Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome back to the farm. It's Monday morning, bright and early. Johnny's just gone off to work. I've just finished my breakfast. The dog has been very shouty this morning, so that's going to be fun. But I have a to-do list. And we're going to start working on the van today, although Johnny hit me with a bit of a stonker this morning. He's had to buy this piece of software, and he's actually had to buy an old laptop with Windows XP on it because this software will only run with Windows XP. And then he's found out that the software that he's got didn't work, or the lead didn't work, or something didn't work with our van. And so he's had to buy something else, which is on its way. And oh my goodness. And this is all to read error codes, I believe. The other option obviously is taking it to a garage, but it's not MOT'd currently. So we can only get it to a garage for an MOT, but he wants to sort out the smoke problem before it. Do you see? This is a big, big job. Anyway, he's now told me this morning, he's been talking to people on a forum or something about this the LT35, the new van Noodle. Apparently, what's causing the problem could be a major issue with the engine, I think. I don't know, but it could be an expensive fix. Up until this point, I've been getting really cocky about the fact that we are definitely going away in the Noodle van, like 99% sure that we're going away in the big van. And like to have that thrown on me, now it's the 5th of August and we're going away on the 1st of September. That was a little bit of a slap down, because if we have to go in one of the smaller vans, like, with Stinky Wet Hound over there, that's going to make for a very interesting trip. Purely because Johnny won't allow dogs on the bed. That's our main issue here. And bearing in mind that when you make up a full bed in a T4, that's it. There is nothing else. The whole van is a bed, so we're still channeling positivity that we are going to be getting to go away in the Noodle van. Anyway, so this is my noodle list. Would you like to have a look? I'll flip you around. There is one more thing I thought of that needs to go on this list, but currently this is where we're at. So what I really want to do is this one, go and cut some branches, which I will explain as I do them. But it's actually raining today, so I think it kind of makes sense that we skip that one and we do that tomorrow when the forecast is much, much nicer. So I think in the meantime, I think we shall go and paint those shelves, because I don't want to do that. So it would be a really good job to like cross off the list first. Yeah, let's go do it. Have you guys seen our number plate? We spent 250 quid on that. What muppets. Ta-da! Right, Johnny says I have to keep an eye on this, and if it goes below 12.5, then 4.
2.
If it goes below 12, then I need to turn the electrics off, because we're in a shed, so we're not getting any solar on our panels. But in the meantime, I can use the dregs of these paints just to paint these little cubbies. Still not read this. I've bought this book about 3 months ago and I've still not read it. Maybe I'll take it on the road trip with me and make myself read it. It's so funny. I really did not want to paint these shelves. I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. But as soon as I actually picked up the paintbrush and a can of paint, I really enjoyed it. I just got lost in it and it was just really calming and therapeutic, and yeah. It was good, it felt good, and it feels really good now that they're all finished too. But isn't it funny? Why do we put things off like that? Well, maybe I need to take her off the road until we get back.
The van is worth investing too much in anyway.
Rude. Bloody old money. So, I recently broke down in Myrtle, the water pump went. If you follow me on Facebook, you might have seen the post. I was so delighted that I broke down in a supermarket car park. Literally, as I was driving into the parking spot, I thought, oh, we're breaking down, as I parked. Like, if you're going to break down, could you be in a more perfect place? There was a cafe, there was toilets, there was a whole supermarket full of food, there was a Costa coffee right next door. Like, when it comes to breaking down spaces, mwah. However, the water pump's gone. Johnny's ordered a new one, which he's trying to fit, but now he can't get a bolt off, so now he's saying that I need to take it down to the garage anyway. But the whole point, we wanted him to do it, obviously money. The part itself was under 20 quid, but to change the part, you have to kind of take all this crap out from around the engine or something, and she needs a new cam belt anyway, so I was going to get them both done together, but this, we're looking at 300 plus. With a road trip looming, I'd rather have that 300 plus in my account, as in emergency fund, because who knows what could go wrong on the road. So now I'm thinking perhaps I take Myrtle off the road for the next, it's only a month, and then we're away for a month. Grr, bloody old money. Right, primer is mostly done, but I've run out of paint now. So I'm actually going to go to Trago Mills. If anyone is familiar with Cornwall shopping, Trago, then you'll know that I'm in for a treat on a Saturday in the summer holidays. Wish me luck. I'm going to try and find some fabric to make cushion covers for our bed cushions with. I want to try and find some fringing and beading and that kind of thing too. So yeah, you may as well come with me. Come on. So Trago is pretty famous around these parts. It's like the original discount store. It's a massive building. They've got all these different departments, whether you want to buy fabric or dog food or a saddle or a trumpet or a bag of compost or building supply, like anything, absolutely anything, Trago has it. And my shopping list for this fabric was, Johnny requested that it was cotton or predominantly cotton. As much as I love these stripes, I didn't want anything with a pattern like this, or don't mind an abstract pattern, but trying to sew cushions with a stripy fabric or a regular pattern is an absolute nightmare. They did used to have a lovely heavy duty black denim, which is what I was always intending to use, but unfortunately since COVID they've never got that back in. These denims have got too much stretch in them, and there were some kind of nice fabrics that were relatively heavyweight, but they were just too pale and we're mucky, and now we've got a dog. Like I can't be dealing with like white sofas, like forget it. We need something that's going to hide the dirt, not show it up. So unfortunately, after going around this department probably 4 times, maybe, looking at every single bolt of fabric, I came away empty-handed. I went in the department next door and I actually ended up buying 2 cotton throws that I'll show you in a later video, no doubt. We're just going to put those over the mattresses when the beds aren't made up. It's not ideal. I wanted something that these cushions could actually snuggle up in and stay on and then just take off whenever we needed to wash them. But also because I needed to buy 15 meters of fabric, there's no point me spending that money unless it's the perfect fabric. Right, we used up the other can. This isn't primer, but I think I've done all the priming now, so that's handy. There's only a tiny bit in here as well, and then I think we've got more in the shed. So let's get this used up. There's not even an inch of paint left in that can. I love using things like this up and like shampoo bottles and stuff. I get a real kick out of using things up, so nice. I get a little dopamine hit at the same time. Right. Let's get this show on the road. I feel like there's 2 kinds of people in this world. There's the kind of people like me that paint around stuff like that rather than unscrewing it and painting it. And then there's the people like Johnny that 100% would unscrew that, and I'm going to get told off. You mark my words. Okay, that coat is done. I think that's the second coat. I've done 1 primer undercoat and 1 undercoat now. That can is now empty, so I can go and get rid of that and go and dig out the next one. Even though it's not sunny, it's quite warm today, so I think this is going to dry really quickly, so I'll probably get at least 1 more coat on today. Maybe even 2 if I'm feeling spicy. Let's go and find something else to cross off the list though, because now I'm getting a little bit of a buzz about crossing things off the list, which we got to use that feeling while we've got it. This isn't me hiding anything from you, this is just my shopping list. Just so if I think of things I can put it on there. I can't legitimately cross this off, but I think I can give myself half a point for a little bit of a dopamine. Half a dopamine hit. What next? Still just want to go and cut branches. Oh, stickers. I've actually got to design these before I can order them. But I'm going to get a load of stickers printed so that if I meet any of you guys on the road, I can give you a cute little sticker. Tell me what you think I should put on the stickers. I don't think I'm going to get to that in this video. Maybe I will. That might be a good procrastination job when I don't want to do things like that. Because that job is going to suck. Well, I guess we can make the kitchen roll holder. that would be a good thing to get done. I've got it started. I've got these 2 leather straps and I've got this pole here from the log shed. We bought Sunny a squeaky toy. He's kind of a bit scared of it. Do you want the Squiggle? No! Do you like Squiggle? He was having a little chomp on one of his feet earlier. You're not quite sure what to make of it, are you? You like it or not? Are you a bit scared? You look very scared. Sorry, buddy. Let's move him out your way. Anyway, I've got this pole. It's like off an old, I don't know, hoe or something. I need to cut that down, sand it, and use those leather straps to make a kitchen roll holder. That should be quite a fun little job, actually. Let's do that. Okay, I have no idea what I'm doing, by the way, so please bear that in mind. How do I turn you on? Where's the button? Hello? Is there a button? Anybody know where the button is? Woo! Okay, there's no button. It just switches on. Jesus Christ. I literally was not expecting that. That scared the bejesus out of me. God. I'm not sure I should use machines like this. Made my heart beat a little faster, that did. Okay, let's give that a sand down and see how we get on. That is a lovely piece of wood. I don't know if you can see it on there really. It's way nicer than going and buying a ready-made kitchen roll holder. And that was one of my dad's old garden tools once upon a time. Makes it even more lovely. Right, I think we shall stain this with my walnut ink stain. Hi, puppy. Oh, hi. Do you need some love? Oh, mwah. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous. This ink stuff is bloody marvellous. Doesn't that look nice, Bubby? He's going to have the most handsomest kitchen roll ever. Oh, what's you doing? Puppy, what you doing? I gotcha. You've been gotted, puppy. You've been gotted. Okay, my holder, my rod has now been stained. So I've cut these 2 straps. The idea is that I need to make 2 holes, and then these are going to screw into the cabinet, and then the rod is going to lie across, and I'm going to fix one of the straps to the rod. Oh, do-do-be-do, I want to be like you, boo-boo. I want to walk like you, talk like you do, whoa. Ba-ba-boo-ba-doo, ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-doo. Ba-ba-bo-bo, ba-bo-bo-bo. Right, I am going to go out and pick the sticks that I want for hooks, but I'm going to wear Sunny. This is an idea I've got from my mate JP with his dog Raven, and he's got a proper lead that you put around your waist. I'm kind of improvising with 2 leads and it's janky. I'm also going to take out this funny little tripod so I can hook you guys onto a tree or something, and we're going to go and try and find at least 3 perfect pieces of wood. And I've got Johnny's saw in the kitchen, so don't lose that, Jane. Oh, and the cat is getting really brave around Sunny. She definitely still doesn't approve of having a dog in the house, but everybody's getting there slowly, slowly. Okay, we have the basket. We've got cows in the field, which we might be about to react to. Actually, let's go and see how we deal with the cows now. They've only just come back into the fields next to the house, so he hasn't really seen them yet. Who's that, Sonny? Who's that, look? Who is it? So far so good. He has been quite snarly with cows before, just through the fence. You know, he's never been in the same field as them. Good boy. Good boy, Sonny. Well done. That was really good. We're going to go along this hedge line and see if there's any little branches here that would do the perfect job. I think I see one here that would work. That's the one. Okay, let me explain the whole stick situation. So I need some hooks, ideally 3 or 4 hooks by the door, so that when we come in with wet coats and wet dog leads, etc., there's just somewhere by the door of the van that we can just hang all that stuff up, just so we can keep all the wet stuff contained in an area. So I was looking on Amazon, and a pack of 4 nice coat hooks was like 10-20 quid. And I was kind of ready to make the purchase, and then I realised, you know, that's 10 or 20 quid that we could actually be spending on adventure rather than somewhere to hang our coats. And that got me onto Pinterest, and I had a little look and found this kind of really rough and rustic design, which just suits Johnny and I down to the ground. So that is where I got the inspiration for this little project, and I think it looks really cute. I love them. And thanks for your help, Johnny. And seeing as he was already there with the drill, we got the kitchen roll holder up finally too. I need to make something that's going to hang over here, that when we're driving with the windows open, this doesn't turn into a streamer. I was just going to use a piece of leather strap that kind of was fixed here and then just naturally curled around, possibly with a bead or a weight on this end. Then I thought, oh, I've got this big glass green pendant that's like this big and it's got some real weight to it, and then I thought I could just tie that here and just kind of dangle that over, which would hold it down. I've just been looking for that and I think I've decluttered it. I can't find it, but I did find this beautiful turquoise coral and maybe lapis bracelet. I got this, I think, at a car boot sale for £1. I've worn it and I don't like wearing it, but it was just too beautiful not to get. So I'm actually wondering if I can use this. I also, as I was looking for that, I found this old moonstone ring that I've had for donkey's years, because I want this van to be really boho and colourful and pretty. So I think I'm going to go and butcher this thing and make something really, really pretty. Okay, this is my giant box of beads and ribbons and stuff. Lots of turquoise. Oh, I also found this blue pom-pom fringe, which I need to use that somewhere because it's so cute. As you can see, decor-wise, I'm going completely the opposite of Myrtle, who's very white and beachy and kind of plain. I am so over that look. I want all the colour. Now, this little bag of treasures, this is stuff that I brought back from Nepal and Thailand when I was backpacking in my 20s. OMG. Look! That could be on the end. It's not very heavy, but this has got some weight to it. That could work. Maybe a little witchy crystal. Oh my god, I remember this. This is so pretty. This is turquoise and it's a little pillbox. Oh my god, this is a belt buckle that I bought in Nepal when I was 20. I love it so much. So much. That's so cute. So our plan with this September trip has always been to go to Wales and ideally spend, well, in my mind, ideally spend a whole month just travelling around Wales. But we were talking last night or this morning about that, and there's 2 things that are making us feel a little bit about Wales. Wales, we love you. My mum was born in Wales, like, please don't shoot us, we still love you. And I've spent a lot of time in Wales, Johnny hasn't, which is another reason that I really wanted us to spend a big chunk of time there. One thing is we've heard that they're not quite as camper van friendly as in wild camping as they used to be. And secondly, that a lot of villages and towns are now, their speed limit's down to 20 miles an hour and it's catching lots of people out, which would be a bummer, wouldn't it, on your holiday? And driving at 20 miles an hour, even in an old clunky van, is actually really quite hard. So we are now thinking possibly that we just drive on up to Scotland. Also, from the dog point of view, I think we can lose ourselves in the mountains much easier in Scotland than we can in Wales. So we can get away from people easily, which I think with Sunny being such an anxious dog, I think that's going to be very beneficial. So we haven't fully decided yet, but, and it might be that we go up through Wales and then on to Scotland, or don't know, it's up in the air. But in the meantime, we have coat hooks for wet coats and we have fabulous kitchen holder that I love and I'm so proud of. Right, back to work. It's actually the next day. I don't know what happened yesterday. It disappeared on me, but I've just found another can of undercoat, so I'm just gonna bish bash bosh get another coat onto these ones. This is the fun part of doing a van build. I'm so lucky because Johnny did all the boring bit. Thank you, Johnny. I appreciate you. Quick break as we needed to get the van out the shed just so I could take some side profile photos of the van. I hired a designer on Fiverr to create me some sticker designs. Unfortunately, I've worked with him, I've paid him, he's done a few amendments for me, but I've decided not to use the images. I don't really love them. So I actually sat down and designed my own stickers. And the stickers have already been printed. I used Vistaprint and they're actually on their way. They should be here in the next day or two, fingers crossed. Future editing Janie here, and I don't know how to open this. Oh, there's a big arrow telling me Vistaprint delivery. I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous too, which is weird because I think I'm nervous because I designed these stickers, even though I didn't like the stickers that were designed by a professional. Let's have a look, shall we? Ah, they're cute. They're tiny, but they are cute. I might have to get bigger ones. These are really, 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 really tiny, but oh, so cute. Introducing the theme of our upcoming adventure. I need to slow the heck down mentally. I don't think I could get much slower physically if I tried, but mentally I really need to slow down. And I'm a really naturally impatient kind of person. And because of our anxious dog and because of everything over the last few years, I really need to just breathe a lot on this adventure. And this just felt like a really good message for us to vibe with, for me to vibe with. Johnny is like properly chilled anyway. And do you see the star here on the van? We don't currently have that star on the Noodle van, but I really, really, really want to paint it on there. Anyway, I love them. I think they're so cute. So I ordered 50 of them. If you see us on the road and you would like one, and we've got any left, please come and say hi. So I need to finish off these curtains. These are for the two bed windows or sofa windows. So they've got Velcro strip that's going to stick onto the walls. It's really heavy duty. Grub. It's a really heavy duty Velcro. This side is sewn on, so this isn't sticky this side. Then this is the side that at night time we'll see this bit, and then during the day this will fold up and you'll only see this grey bit at the top during the day. So inside is that silver foil bubble wrap stuff, like insulation. So there's a layer of that inside. This is a blackout fabric, and then this was just a cheap curtain that I got at a charity shop. And I just bought it for the fabric. I washed it and then cut it up. to make these curtains. So it's going to look like this, and then what I want is to have 2 leather straps, not this wide, obviously, maybe an inch. And now I'm just trying to work out how I'm going to make these. So in the morning we roll the curtain up, and then there'll be a piece of leather with a clip. I have just found the most perfect place to put these. This is the curtain that is like behind the driver's seat. So the curtain that separates the cab from the like house. And that doesn't match, but I'm thinking that if we put it up the top and if I sew it along this stitching, I think that's gonna look really, really cute. Oh my gosh. I think it's going to look cute, and I think there is like to the inch the right amount of this stuff to go across here. I am going to pin it first though, just in case there's not enough, but I did a rough measure in the van and it looked good. I love how Johnny is like at the point with this van where he doesn't know if we're going to be able to go away because he doesn't know if the engine is screwed. And I'm sewing twiddly-dee bits onto a curtain. I think that there sums me and Johnny up perfectly. Okay, we're all done, and you won't believe this, but I literally had exactly enough of that trim. I didn't have to cut any off. There was exactly the right amount. So I'm just going to tidy these ends up and we'll go and hang it up and see how it looks. Ta-da! It looks so cute. I love it. It's so pretty. And I've also made a tie back of this blue fabric to go here. I'm not actually sure where that is. It's probably in a cupboard somewhere. But yeah, very, very cute. Very, very happy with that. Such an essential van life project. Where's the squeak? Go on, kill it. Where's the squeak? Yay, there it is. He's playing. Ready? Go on, Sonny, kill it, kill it, kill it. You're so cute. Oh my goodness me, what a beautiful boy. I love you, sunshine. Thankfully, this is the last project of this video. This video has taken me 4 days to edit. I had over 2.5 hours of footage. I've deleted so many clips that kind of didn't make sense as part of this story. Honestly, my poor little brain is fried. But let me explain a little bit what's going on here. This is insulation board, and the reason I'm doing this is when Johnny built the cupboards and kitchen and whatever, we didn't own a dog. Now we own a dog, and this cupboard that was going to be our bathroom, so we were going to have our composting toilet in here, cupboard is now going to be the dog's kennel, so we're going to put his bed in there. But do you see that piece of wood by my left hand? That's going to make it smaller in here and uncomfortable for him, so I'm kind of lifting the floor a little bit by putting this insulation down. It's still not quite high enough. I'm going to see if Johnny can take that piece of wood out and like reduce the depth of it, the height of it. It needs to be there because structurally it's kind of holding the cupboard together, but hopefully he can make it a smaller piece of wood, and then we can just put the dog's bed in there, and then I guess we can use the door that was already there that's been removed, and perhaps drill holes in it, or I'm not entirely sure what at this point, but we need to fully make this a proper comfortable kennel for him. And with that, my friends, I'm delighted to say this video is finished. Hurrah! Thank you so much if you've made it to the end. I really appreciate you spending your time with me, as always. And I hope you're getting excited for a little road trip adventure with us all. I am so looking forward to it. So looking forward to it. Oh my God, it's so good to be back. Anyway, stay cool, guys, and I will catch up with you in the next one. See you soon.